whistle signals both teams into position. Durham's short-handed unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Takes the puck. This time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. Durham's taking possession in their own end. Battle along the wall. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Scores! No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal.
Often players don't get points on this play, James, because by the time it happens, the puck is touched many times, but it is all about the start. It is about the poke check, good defensive presence that transitions into offense.
Poked away in the defensive end. Quick feed to Sampere. They've got numbers here. Comes to the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Sends the pass over. Quick feed down low. Unloads one. Makes the save. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Sleepy Hollow's playing it from the side. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here's a short pass to Sampere. From point blank. Puck scooped up by Burke. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Cheek's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And they're going to wave off icing here.
A great case of...
Goodness, it's a night for the ages on this part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. Well, James, this is on and off the stick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
The Wildcats haven't exactly been on point here tonight, but yet, look at the scoreboard here, Cheryl. Up by 2 here in the third.
Well, it's all about timing and the recognition of a quality shot over quantity here, James. I mean, they've had the minority of shots on net, and guess what? This spells frustration for their opponent.
And that's turned aside. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Through pass ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Picked up by Burke.
Boston's been...
That's back-to-back stops.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Durham's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Sampere's going to play it against the half wall. Moves the puck more to the middle. Oh, what focus to make that pass save. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Moves it quickly over to Richardson. Tosses it on to Cheek. Puck picked up in the open ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Durham's looking to break out of their own end. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sampere. Passes out front, and that goes off a stick. Quick feed to Richardson. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Slides the puck down low. Grabbed along the boards by Ryan. Durham's got the puck against the wall. Now a quick pass to Prout. And he serves it across to Grabowski. Takes the puck. Picked up along the boards by Richardson. Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Here in the later stages of this period, Durham's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Along the half wall with the puck. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Cutting to the slot. Great reach with the poke check by Subban. And he takes the pass. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Wow, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all over your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Picks up the puck. Slides the puck down low. Here's the pass in front. He scores! What a play!
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a field during baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Sampier's got it along the wing. Prout's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Durham's got the puck in their own end. The Wildcats have it now. Puck picked up by Bourque. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Let's get the call. Ryan's going off for interference.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Birds could start clearly the difference in this one, Cheryl, as they get all their offense in the first.
They get their offense in the first, and then they protect the lead the rest of the way. Sometimes this can bite you.
can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down.
Shapeshifter, giving up a part of me that no one needs to know. Mind drifter, in and out of dreams of what I've lost and what I hold. I'm always looking back, I'm running out of swag, I'm reaching for the road. So what's it gonna take to find a way to cut the cord and let it go? We can float away, kill the ghost. This
Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. Quick pass to Sampere. And not much on that one.
Shesterkin's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Here's a pass down low. Sends it down low. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Boston's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Shesterkin. With the backhand. Boston's got the puck against the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nickel McCabe. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Dishes it off. Turns it aside with the glove. She handles the feed. The victorious play along the boards. Moves the puck down low. Quick feed down low. Slides it back to the blue line. Boston's got the puck now. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. The victorious play along the wing. Sends a pass over. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a beat. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Well, this isn't a lucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you... You know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Boston's ahead 1-0. Picked up along the wall by Brook. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And a stick break setup. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves inside. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Feeds it down low. Here we go on the wraparound. Denies that opportunity. Sends it over to Amidovsky. Good stand-up hit. Trying to shake the defender. Here's it all alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Sheep's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Amidovsky. Takes the pass. And that pass attempt is deflected. Sends the pass down low. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. From the back of the cage with the puck. He's going to lead the blue page to come play the puck. Some coaches get nervous for this. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to puck. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. As a defender, it is so difficult to defend against power and strength. You combine that with a little bit of leverage and shielding of the...
Toronto's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And so important that you end the period with momentum. And that's exactly what they've done here by getting an equalizer.
Tries to get it over to Butt. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Victorious carried along the wall. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Handles the puck. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Late goings of this period. We are all tied up in this one. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Passes it over. Boston's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace change. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, you're going to coast this one in.
Sleepy Hollow's got the puck along the wall. Subban stick handling in his own zone. And they clear that puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Turns it over. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what we've seen?
Toronto's been coughing the puck up a ton in the first period, James. And a lot of credit goes to their opponent who's closing on them quickly. But they have to manage that if they want to get back in this one. They're lucky they're only trailing by 1.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Sampier's the victim of a hook penalty coming up. The Victorious have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Sleepy Hollow sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team is going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and they're looking to set up.
Angles it over to Buck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sampier. Cutting to the front of the net. Glove save made by Shesterkin. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Victorious will play it in their own end. Here they come. On the attack along the boards. Handles the pass behind the cage.
Nice. Penalty has almost expired.
The Victorious kill off the penalty.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
And it's a quick pass to Amidovsky. Sheets got it in the defensive end. Long breakout pass to center. Scooped up along the wall by Sampere. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Scores! Teed him up perfectly.
Well, defensive zone turnover catches everyone off guard, including the goaltender, and he cannot cover the top of the net. He's scrambling, not set to position, and that puck goes high.
Boston's got the decided edge of the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Taken along the wall by Subban. And now it's grabbed by Bork. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Buck. Up the neutral zone now. Oh, scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own, and you can just see the body language. He is not happy. Oh, that's a really tough goal, James. You can see the frustration on his face and the body language. Just thinks he lost track of it as it found the back of the net.
The Victorious have got one back, and does this change momentum now, Cheryl?
It better. They started the second period absolutely flat, James. They're getting outshot. They need to find a way to hound pucks and get some possession.
Slides it across. Puck grab by Bork. Sheets taking it from his own end. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Grabbed along the boards by Nickel McCabe. Slides it over to Amidovsky. Into the corner of the attacking area. And he takes the dish. Quick feed to Amidovsky. Stones him in front.
This is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're on their next shift. They can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
More than half the period has expired. Toronto's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Stones him with the blocker. Nickel McCabe's going to play it to the corner. Trying to clear the puck. And they clear the defensive zone. Quick feed down low. Takes a nice feed into the corner. Great heads-up play with the stick by Sampere. The Victorious look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Buck. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Trying to clear the zone. And it's taken by a teammate and stays in. Slides the puck over. The Victorious have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Centering pass in front. Another pass. And she can't get the shot off. Moves it quickly over to Nickel McCabe. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Subban. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Bork.
Boston's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Directed over to Sampere. Perfectly executed. Hip check there. Sheets got it in the corner. Sends it out in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here he is. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe out of hell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Toronto's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much through the first 40 minutes of play, but it'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Moves the puck. Tries to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Nickel McCabe's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some... Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Quick pass to Nyes. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to Nyes. Tries to the crease. Oh, and he makes another save. Penalty coming up here. Samper's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
The Victorious get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Takes that pass back at the point. The Victorious take it from the side. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the feet pay outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Poked away in the neutral zone. Borks lugging the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sends it quickly to Amidovsky. And the puck skips away after that move.
Nickel McCabe's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Sheets exploring options with the puck. The Victorious have it now. Nyes works the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Bork. Passes it to Keith. There's the physical side. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
Nickel McCabe's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Quick pass across to Amidovsky. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Moves around along the half wall. the puck down low. Here's the pass down low. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And he slides it quickly to Bork. And that shot dies in traffic.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Look at this. Moves by the Czech. Fantastic save. Slides the puck down low. Puts it away in his own end. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he takes the feed. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Gains the zone through the middle. Boston's got the puck. Steps into the offensive end. Nice. Grabs the puck inside his own territory. Showing off her edge work there. To the low slot. The Victorious get a hold of the puck. Sends it ahead to Nyes. And we'll reset things after that icing. Here in the late goings of the period, Boston's clinging to this 4-3 lead. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Taken by Buck. Approaching the final minute of regulation. And that's intercepted by Brooke. Pass across to Cheek. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Cheek's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there is a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Cheek's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's... connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. Sends it down low. And that pass goes off the stick. Great save from in tight.
I'd say he has some fast switch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Sends the puck across. Scores! We're tied! We're tied! We're tied! Here we go!
The dime seconds up the third, James, and they were so urgent all around the puck, aggressive, pounding it, and they found the back of the net.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume.
Well, the bench just erupts when they get this equalizer, and really, James, they're rewarded for their urgency. This is all about battle, compete, and will to put it in the net, and they get the goal.
Big time stop there. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Toronto's got the win off that draw. The horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is loading, and we'll bring it to you in moments. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. And with that, the clock is ticking here on overtime. Let's see if we can get ourselves a hero here. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Game on a stick, and he comes up with a huge save. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Made the stop on the play. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Durkin's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Victorious move the puck in the defensive zone. Sidesteps the check. Scores! They take it in overtime! What an effort by this team out there tonight. thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Victorious take possession to get this one underway. Into the corner now. Toronto's got him along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Play blown dead, let's get the call. Amidovsky's going off for hooking.
Coaches hate stick infractions. You're just not moving your feet. You reach out with your stick. I often call it the lazy penalty.
Boston's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. A chance on goal. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Boston's got it in their own zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a save in front.
Jasukkin's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Picked off by Knives. The Victorious penalty killers come up huge.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't? It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Cheek. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle stopping the play. What's called for tripping? He's off to the box.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Boston's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Here's a blast from the boards. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Boston's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed. Hard hit, sends her down to the ice and frees the puck. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Nickel McCabe's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Sends it to the middle! Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one.
This power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided. And it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep grading yourself to the box.
Nice play, shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Nickel McCabe. Boston's got control of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Great read with the stick. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. The Victorious will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Moves it quickly over to Nickel McCabe. Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. You're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
Nickel McCabe's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Tiptoes around the post check. Takes it to the net. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. Boston's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Boston's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Sleepy Hollows on the attack. The Victorious will play it from the defensive zone. Passes over to Emadovsky. Here's a shot. Turned aside by McInnes.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
From off the wall and onto his stick. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Nickel McCabe's got it against the boards. Feed to the middle. Off the pipe. Passes it in front. And that goes off the body and a ride. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Sleepy Hollows gain the line and into the zone. Sheep's got it against the boards. Moves the puck down low. Quick pass to Peak. Oh, that adds some hot sauce on that hit. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the foul, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. Incredible timing to be able to get on your horse at the right time. That's exactly what he does, and he's rewarded with a breakaway. He gets in alone on the goaltender and finds a way to convert. That's just a beautiful play all the way around.
Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by Burke. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Drives it to the crease. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Toronto's looking to break out. Now a quick pass to Nyes. Feeds it over to Buck. Takes the feed at the point. And the puck leaves the zone. Here's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number two. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number two is underway. Sampier's getting called for tripping on the play.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Nice, plays the puck. Moves it to Buck. The Victorious walk the line. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Takes it into the slot. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Buck's moving the puck through his own zone. Receives the pass. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Shuts him down.
Semper's penalty is almost expired.
Boston's killed the penalty.
Now that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time is correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Nearing the point. Oh, gets a pad on that one. What a stop by Shesterkin. Nice, gains the line and into the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Across the line, down the left wall. With authority. Semper's got the puck. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Puck scooped up by Subban. Quick feed to Bork. And now it's over to Semper. He got all of that one. Toronto's gained possession. Here's a short pass to Amidowski. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Victorious lead this one 2-0. Nickel McCabe's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. With possession along the wall. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Boston suddenly made this a different-looking game here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, they're within one, James. A bit of a counter punch, and they're being rewarded for the possession time. They've been all around the net, and they finished that time.
Moves it quickly over to Semper. Subban's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Circles back to center ice. What a steal in his own end. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Handles the pass. Takes the feed at the back end. Shot. And he had an answer with that save.
Shesterkin's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Boston's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Nice, caught with a pin. Interference the call.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Sleepy Hollow's going to play it from the corner. Gives them nothing in front.
Shesterkin's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needs to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Nice job tying up his opponent. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Picked up along the wall by Adamski. Oh, what a hit kick on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Sends it out front. And that shot's blocked. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Quick pass to Bork. Feeds the puck to Cheek. Shakes off the coverage. The Victorious preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
Now, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
He got all of that hit. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Boston's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Moves it to Nickel McCabe. Takes a shot. Shuts him down. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Slides the puck across to Nyes. Quick feed to Butt. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Oh, and the goalie catches a break there. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, specialty teams are going to be put to task, and the PK has to find a way to kill this clock here, James. Late in the frame, they want to get to the intermission and find a way to reset to come out in the next period.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Toronto's won the opening faceoff as their power play continues. Puck picked up by Buck. Sends it in front, and that doesn't connect. Sleepy Hollow's got the puck in the defensive end, and they send it down the ice. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
It's been a real poor performance on this power play here, James. They've got possession of the puck. They're in their own zone. They've got to find a way to get in. You have to have speed through the neutral zone, and you have to have numbers. You got to gain entry. It's the toughest thing to do, but you can't get set up. You can't establish anything if you can't get in.
Nickel McCabe's going to play it against the half wall. Boston's man is out of the box and we're back even stronger. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net. Slides by the check. And he's got that one. Scores! As the power play expires, they still make it count.
Yeah, they're not going to get credit for the power play goal here, but all of the momentum is generated from it. The sustained pressure, and as a result, without the proper structure defensively, they're able to capitalize on this one. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Takes the puck at the point. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Shesterkin. Sends the pass over. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that with the one-timer? The Victorious take it along the wall. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Passes on over to Subban. Grabs the puck at center. Sheets got it across the line. Here's a short pass to Bork. Boston's got it in their own zone. And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
It certainly is, and if you're the opponent, man, your head's going to be on a swivel. You're going to be knowing when he's coming, and you may shy away from the puck.
And he takes the pass. Nice, plays it against the boards. And that pass is redirected. The Victorious scoop it up along the boards. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Scooped up along the wall by Sampere. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Victorious have it now. And it's a quick pass to Nyes. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. He got all of that one. The Victorious have it on the offensive end. Great read to break up the play. Drives to the sweet spot. Stopped by the goaltender. The Victorious will play it in their own end. Sleepy Hollow's got the puck.
Bork's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long. Nickel McCabe's looking to get back on his feet there. Man, did he take a tough hit.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Victorious have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Nickel McCabe's won the draw at center. The Victorious looking against the half wall. Oh, gets it! Scores! They stayed with it, and there is the rebound.
They gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck with hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for the majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Moves it quickly over to Amadowski. Toronto sliding the puck behind the net. Quick pass to Butt. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Sleepy Hollow's got the puck. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. There's a collision. Oh, what a stop. Taken along the wall by Nickel McCabe. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. And a little body contact on that play. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Moves it to Buck. scoops up the puck now. Butt's taking it from his own end. There's a collision with some authority. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Butt. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Good hit on the play. And he sidesteps the check there. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. Sheets going to the box for tripping.
You had an uphill battle being down by a few, and you take a penalty, and now the game's over. Nonetheless, they are always retrieving and hounding the puck. Great game by them.
And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Well, the challenge was issued. The challenge was accepted. A fun game. It went back and forth for a while in this one, but, you know, unfortunately, they just didn't have enough tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They weren't really in control of the game. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun in these ones, but when you don't win, you don't feel too good.
If I can leave the past behind, that's been crippling me, sickening me.
must pass. A new day will come. And when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. So as I surround myself with memories, and as I reread this tattered book, I won't weep when I get to the end. I'll turn to the first page and read it again. These are the passages that made us who we are and who we were. These are the episodes that showed us who we are. Life is gonna leave you quicker than you know. Slip right through your hands when you think you've got the rope. I've seen it. We're all just skin. We're all just skin and bones. We're all just skin. We're all just skin and bones. Our heroes in a hurricane. On a tidal wave, I'm about to say hello to the moon. Thank God Colorado can do. I'm swimming in the desert, trying to get my life together. Think I'm gonna live forever in a sideways figure. And the sun on the horizon got me seeing silver linings in a sideways figure. Meditating on a mountain in the Milky Way. Has it been a single second or 100 days? I've been watching you better bleed while I count to infinity. I'm swimming in the desert, trying to get my life together. Think I'm gonna live forever.
Bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports. EA SHL club action. The challenge has been laid. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Victorious start with possession as we are now underway. Foot's got it along the wing. Quick feed down low. Grabbed along the board by Nickel McCabe. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Takes the pass. Denied by the goaltender. The Victorious move the puck in the defensive zone. Nice, setting up against the wall. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. The Victorious gain possession along the wall. Puts it hard into the wall.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. Here's the chance on the attack. Moves it in front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage
point. Boston's got possession at center. Subban stick handling in his own zone. Handles the puck. The Victorious have it from their own end. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Picking up some steam at center ice. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose it up over there. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Sleepy Hollow's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Feeds it down low. Finishes his check with authority in the corner. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides it over with pace to Cheek. Boston's got it in their own zone. Pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Nyes carries the puck in his own zone. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck to Bourque. Sampier's got it in the defensive end. Cut into the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Can't connect. Puck grabbed by Amidovsky. Look out. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. And he takes the dish. Feeds it over. The Victorious gain control of the puck. Toronto's looking to break out. Off the left wing and into center. Picked up along the boards by Subban. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period, Boston's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Sleepy Hollow's won the defensive zone draw. Loses the coverage there. He's got a step. Scores! What a finishing all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net. Manipulating the pace of play is the game. It is a detail that this guy has. There's no question about it. He doesn't slow down. He maintains his speed as he heads in one-on-one against the goaltender. Speed kills, top read, and he buries it in the net.
Buck's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a pass to the middle. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it diagonally to Sampier. Taken by Subban.
Cheek's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Takes the saucer pass. Slides the puck over. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Grabs the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Amidovsky. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Nice is the captain of this roster, James, and everyone is looking to him. That's why he wears the C, and he's got to rally his team and find a way to get back into this game.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Period number 2 underway here. It's been an absolute mismatch through the first 20 minutes. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Boston's lead is a result of them just being hounds on the puck, James. I mean, they're firing on all cylinders. Every player is moving and closing quickly with their stick.
Into the corner now. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Takes it to the front. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Sleepy Hollow's grabbed a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Subban. Takes it off to the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Buck. Slides it on over to Nyes. Moves the puck. Moves behind the net. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick feed to Subban.
Sleepy Hollow's been dominant in all areas of the game tonight, James. Right from puck drop, their sense of urgency, they've had their legs underneath them, and they've really been a wave that's just worn down their opponent.
Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the hill. Scores! And look who's out of the can there. Really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. This is just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
Boston's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's an odd-man rush. Slides it across. And a great feed.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Boston's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Sleepy Hollow's won the faceoff. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a play! Toronto's finally caught a break, but I'm skeptical whether they can try to continue to build on this.
Well, they can only continue to build if they start to convert when they have the puck on their stick. Listen, they've led the charge throughout this game in that category, but they haven't found a way to capitalize.
Big hit. Rocks him. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Amadovsky's taking the puck behind the net. Drives to the paint. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Toronto's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
The pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first games. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
Here's a short pass to Nyes. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Shakes off the coverage. Denied by McInnes.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now. Dishes it off. Can't connect on the shot. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Gee, weeks been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space, and when he's going to the net, 6 on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Late goings of this period. The Victorious are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck over to Sampere. He's in, all alone! Oh!
Shesterkin's not winning an award for his technicality, but he'll certainly win one for stopping the puck any which way he can. He's an athletic goaltender, and he uses his acrobatic pushes to make the save. Whatever limb is available, he'll use it to stop the puck.
Moves it quickly over to Nico McCabe. And the middle frame almost done. Toronto's looking for an open lane out front. The Victorious ready to go on the attack. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
And he dodges the poke check. Breakaway! There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Boston's leading in this high-scoring, high-flying game, but I got to tell you, the goaltenders on both sides, they must absolutely hate it. It's a 200-foot game of odd-man rushes and back-and-forth play.
Nyes moves the puck. Quick pass to Amadovsky. And that's poked away. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Sampere. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. Big time stop.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride, and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Dished on over to Amadovsky. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Loses his balance on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Bork. From the neutral zone now. Stoppage and play offside the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Boston's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Cuts to the front. Puck scooped up by Nico McCabe. Picks up the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Butt. Takes a wrist shot. Quick pass to Cheek. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Taken along the wall by Subban. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, timing is everything, and this guy knows that he needs to be an emotional barometer for this team, and that goal sends a jolt right through the entire bench. You can see them all up on their feet. They've got some newfound energy now.
Toronto's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within 1, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Passes it over! Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Quick feed to Saint-Pierre. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Steps in front of that one. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Nyes has it in the defensive end. Pass out front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Uses the force on that hit. Here's a shot, and that clangs off the iron.
Boston's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! McInnes has it and freezes the play.
Cheek's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Toronto's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Here he is in front! Scores! We're all evened up! And if you left early on this one, you'd be shaking your head.
When you get in tight with the goaltender, you have to make sure you outweight the tendy, and this is exactly what happens. Good patience on the deke here. Sell the low shot and go high. Great goal.
Toronto's picking the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, at how the game shifts throughout it, and at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on the scoring chance.
In all alone! A fantastic defensive effort there!
Well, yeah, he gets on his horse right away, James, and that's the key. First 2 strides extremely quick, no fly. He thought that he could catch his opponent, and he did. I mean, he negates that scoring chance, taking it away with his speed and a real great stick.
He tries to tuck it in, scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. Coaches always say, have your stick on the ice and good things will come. Well, this is one of those examples, James, and good defensive posture. Have the stick on the ice, good quick hands to be able to intercept the pass. And that miscue by the opponent leads into the back of their net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's been the better looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead. Works it across to Nyes. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Takes the feed.
Sirkins made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Sends the feed in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Oh, he misfires on that. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
McCabe's been playing with his head up all night long here, James. He doesn't have 1, he doesn't have 2, he has 3 goals for the hat trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot, and he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
A critical draw here. Under a minute to go in the third. Sneaks by the poke check. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Sends the pass down low. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Sends the pass in front. Takes a shot. Puck picked up by McCabe. The victorious will play from the defensive zone. And they move the puck out of harm's way. And that's broken up by McCabe.
The Victorias have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Bucks lugging the puck. And now he angles it across to Knives. They've got numbers here. Passes in front. And it goes off a stick and off target. Can't complete the passes and goes off a stick. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, Cheryl, as my kids like to point out, the hot chocolate's never quite as sweet when you come up on the short end of an EASHL challenge.
Yeah, it certainly isn't. I'm sure it doesn't taste as good, and this one doesn't have a good taste either. They're going to have to regroup and find a way to reset for their next challenge.